Hello, I'm Paul Helmick, founder and Chief Encouragement Officer at StateNewslines.com. Welcome to our website. We hope you enjoy the simplicity and the convenience of having all your state news headlines on one convenient page. Our passion is to help you save time and stay informed and stay connected with your state, local, and community news. You can quickly find articles of interest in your state and easily browse, search, and share your local news with your friends via email, Facebook, or Twitter. We hope we've provided you some real value and you might share the site with your friends and colleagues. Thanks for visiting StateNewslines.com, state by state, news for the nation.
So State Newslines is an easy-to-use time-saving tool for busy professionals like yourself. Let's answer the question, how can we help you? If you're a busy professional, you have a problem. There's just too much information and too little time. The solution we found is to see all your state, local, and community news headlines on one convenient web page. There's just so many newspapers to keep up with, and too little time to stay current with everything. You've probably found it's frustrating to visit so many different websites where all the news is laid out completely differently. Sometimes the news just passes you by and you want to catch up with what happened the past few days. State Newslines indexes headlines from more than 1,500 daily papers, 5,000 weeklies, thousands of college, television, political, state, business publications in your state. And we keep that news current, updating that index every single hour. If you're a busy professional, you can finally see all of your state's local and community news on one page. Now, the site's designed specifically for busy executives, professionals, and leaders, folks that don't have a lot of time but need to stay current with state and local news. Thousands of busy professional people use State Newslines every day to quickly find local news of interest. Browse all the news headlines in your state. Browsing news headlines is as easy as clicking on the state on the map, or changing states by using the drop-down in the corner of the screen. See all your state's news on one page. You can now see all the news headlines for an entire state on one page. Clicking any link takes you straight to the story on the publisher website. Enjoy your local sports news. All of the business and professional news is on the News tab, and Sports News has a dedicated section. Each state has its very own sports line with all the local, high school, and college news. Headline history for all your news publications. If you'd like to catch up with news that you might have missed, simply use Headline History. We show the last 20 news headlines from any given publisher on the main screen. To see more headlines, simply click on the More Headlines link or on the title of the publisher. Either of these brings up all the recent headline history for that particular publisher. See breaking news minute by minute in your state. The main headline view again shows the most recent 20 headlines, the ability to get history, but you can also see breaking news with the All Headlines tab. All Headlines brings up headlines minute by minute as they're posted on various sites. It's almost 3 o'clock and you can see news that's come in minute by minute from news sources all across the state. Once again, you can go straight to the article or the history for that particular publisher. You can also share the news articles with your friends. This view lets you toggle between viewing headlines from sources you've selected or all the news sources in the state. You can also easily step back through certain days of the week to catch up with news you might have missed. Filter your view of news by media type. You can also filter news by media type. To do this, just use the filter bar and choose the type of media publication. Daily papers, television stations, weekly papers. Search across all your state's news publishers for keywords of interest. Many times you'd like to search for a headline across all the state news sources. Just use the Search tab. This is very easy to do. Search is a registered feature that you can use once you're logged into the site. Registration's free. The main State Newslines site lets you search any state in the nation. Just type in the text you're looking for. Search results cover all the headlines in the past 30 days. You can search through all your state's headlines across multiple media publications with one easy tool. Share stories and articles with your friends via email, Facebook, or Twitter. News stories are easy to share. Simply click on the Facebook or Twitter link to share that news with your social network. And once you are, it's easy to post. State, local, and community news is a great thing to share with your friends in your various social networks. Personalize your news page and choose the news sources you'd like to see. It's easy to personalize your site and choose just the news you'd like to see on your page. Click the Personalize link at the top of the page. In your primary state, almost all of the news sources will initially be selected for you. Simply click on the content category such as daily papers or television and select or deselect the sources that you'd like to see. When you're ready to arrange the sources on your page, click Next. Now you can easily drag the news sources on your page to organize the news the way you'd like to see it. Click Save to memorize your preferences. When you return to the screen, the news will be laid out the way you made it. Track nationwide press releases that impact your state and have a media directory of all your state's news publishers. StateNewslines has partnered with all the major wire services and includes all the nationwide press releases that relate to any particular state. StateNewslines has worked with each state's press and broadcast association to create a comprehensive media directory of all the daily, weekly, radio and television stations, college universities in the state. The directory includes circulation, phone numbers, and websites for every news publisher. I hope you'll agree that StateNewslines is easy to use, a time-saving tool for a busy professional like yourself. We hope that you bookmark us, make us a favorite, or even use us as your homepage. Fan us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter to stay current with our different updates and promotions. Best of all, it's free, it's easy, and you'll have fun. Most importantly, you'll save time finding local news of interest. Be sure to register and you can enjoy all the features of StateNewslines. Please tell us what you think. We'd love to hear from you anytime. Thanks again for being with us today for this brief tour of StateNewslines, your state's most comprehensive news resource.